amazing. We just want to celebrate you. For everyone who is here with us today, we just give our hats off to you. Kelly, always a tremendous share, my sis. You have tapped in. You've been such a blessing to our community. Each and every one of you fearlessly showing up for yourself, for each other, remaining, encouraged, inspired. We're officially live also right now on YouTube, and you can see my blessed friend here, Dr. Natasha. Welcome, Nashader, sorry, and Big Mike, Bobby, Thola, Shantae. We're just so delighted each and every one of you are here today, and we're so excited about the results we're going to see from Shanice to Elizabeth, everyone here in between in the listening lounge. We're truly blessed that you have chosen to spend time with us here in our mastermind on this Friday, this fabulous Friday. And not only are we bringing to you incredible voices, we do not by any stretch of the imagination say that we are the experts. We are all growing, we're all learning, we're all thriving, and we are just pouring into each other, and we're seeing results week after week. If you want to be able to see this all in action, as we want you to duplicate these efforts, we want you to be able to hit the record button and to see your channels soar. We want you to ask your questions, get your questions ready. You have people here in this room, a wealth of knowledge and experience, and they are showing up for their audiences on video, on audio format here on this platform, this amazing Clubhouse platform that a lot of you are listening in on. And new people, I see that you're starting to trickle over to the YouTube channel. When you add your comments, we're going to get your comments up on the video, and we're going to feature you, highlight you, and we want you to engage with each other in the chat so that you are able to find each other's channels and leave here with new subscribers, more watch hours, so you can passively bring in income and profitability as a fearless creator. And so right now, I just want to invite you, if you're not connected to this club, make sure to hit that little green mansion above and go ahead and join the club so you get the notifications, because we show up every single Friday with pop-up opportunities and rooms to connect. And last but surely not least, go to thefearlesscreator.com/summit right now and get your gifted ticket to the Fearless Creator Summit, bringing to you 25 plus speakers, movers and shakers, people that you have seen here that have established themselves on Clubhouse, on YouTube with their podcast, and so many ways that you're going to be able to do and duplicate that same process yourself. So with that, I want to welcome Tanya. Then you pass it on to Dr. Nashader here so that we can all hear your delightful shares and a tip or strategy that's working for you.
Hi, Stacey. Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me back here. It's been a minute. I haven't been on Clubhouse for quite a while. So for everybody else that doesn't know me, I'm Tanya. I'm a business coach and marketing strategist for coaches and online course creators, and I help them leverage income with courses and coaching programs, and also teach them skills such as copywriting so that they can sell their program. So yeah, I'm so happy to be back here. And as usual, I'm here to learn and as well to share some tips. And the tips I actually wanted to share is something I always say is start. It's the creators economy currently. I think today I was on Facebook Creator for something, and then I realized that Facebook is trying to get more people to now create content on their platform to compete with YouTube. And looking at the requirements that they have, YouTube looks like the better place for you to be creating content. So just start. That's what you need to do, and where you need to start with. Just start. Your first video will suck. Your second one will probably suck too, but eventually you kind of get your stride and you evolve from there. For now, I am done, and I can't wait to see what everybody else has to say.
Yes. So exciting here, guys. I was making sure that we had everything going while Tanya was sharing so beautifully here with us. I was making sure I saw some people starting to comment, and I wanted to make sure to give you guys some greetings here on YouTube. And we want to make sure that each of you are connecting with each other. Thank you for chiming back in, Tanya. We've missed you, and it's always a delight to hear your voice and to have you here in the mastermind with us, serving and pouring in and seeing growth. I know you're helping so many people. Such a blessing. Thank you as always for your share, sis. Dr. Nashader, go ahead and share your beautiful voice with us. Welcome.
Thank you, Tracy. And first of all, thank you so much for the lovely call into the room. It's Friday and I've actually had a week, first time in a year. So it's been a really relaxed week and I haven't been on Clubhouse as much as I normally would. So I'm Dr. Nashader Dazzle. I'm the one holding the blue book. I'm a psychologist by background and I've worked with some pretty challenging people, such as psychopaths in maximum security and people who are very challenged, like the military, and now working with executives. I actually coach the psychology of negotiation and influence. That's what I do. And I guess my relationship with YouTube is that I have a TEDx talk that's on YouTube, which is getting close to, I think, 750,000 views now and 17,000 likes. And it prompted me to think about actually using YouTube more intentionally. I have a channel. I don't put any content in there regularly. It's got a little bit of old content in there. So I love coming into this room because I hear so much value being shared that helps me to build my confidence towards having a more regular channel for myself. So I'm glad to be here, Stacey. Thanks for having me.
Yes, Dr. Nashader, we are so blessed and honored always to have you here. We celebrate you and the way that you're showing up with your voice, just the work that you've done as a TEDx speaker, and you are consistently showing up here on Clubhouse for so many. Just so love and appreciate you, always supporting, always showing up, and we're learning and growing together in community. I want to give a special shout out to Al, who sent a comment here, and we wanted to make sure, Denzel is helping me. He's here on camera and always such a great blessing. And he was responding as well. For those who may have similar questions, I wanted to make sure you are aware of this. As the questions come in, we'll have it recorded also on our podcast episode to be released. You can actually hear one of our recent, every single day leading up to the summit, we are releasing a new podcast episode on the Fearless Creator podcast. And so Denzel had a segment recently that came out and it's been very popular. I've been able to see some analytics. People want to know how to manage their money as a content creator. So not only has, Denzel been able to see such great results on YouTube, but he's also helping people to level up, when it comes to their finances and making sure that they are on target to build their kingdom, build the kingdom. And so we're so excited about the knowledge he's brought over and that so many of you are able to tap into as well. So you want to listen to that episode that is just really groundbreaking and is going to give you more info on the amazing summit that you guys are going to be able to glean, grow, and really see results with. So guys, you have no excuses. We're giving you all of the ways, as I always love to say, we're equipping you to fearlessly create, whether you're a podcaster, you're a best-selling author, monetizing, of course, that podcast, that vision, so you don't experience burnout, so that you are just lit up and on fire to keep creating fearlessly. And of course, if you simply want to be able to use your voice, use your gifts, be fearless and profitable. So just send me a heart emoji if you need more information on that, or you can just simply click the link in my bio and connect with our amazing moderators, speakers, and all of the amazing individuals in the listening lounge today. You guys identify as fearless creators, and so we want you to connect with other fearless creators. So now I want to welcome up on the stage Micaiah. It's so good to see you again. I'd love for you to share about you, any strategy you want to share. And guys, we're going to keep the hand raising on for a little moment here. If you want to come up and ask questions or share your channel, share about you, take advantage of this wonderful, amazing opportunity. Over to you, my friend.
Thank you, Stacey, so much for this wonderful platform every week. I just want to say that first, and consistency in hosting it. You all are my accountability partners to keep this going. So thank you and thank yourselves. I'm Makaya Crenshaw. I'm a celebrity hairstylist here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a YouTuber, currently part time, in the process of becoming full time. Some of the obstacles that have been in my way lately is me not opening myself up to the possibilities of the people around me. And what I mean by that is nowadays, to get people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, they have to watch a certain amount of video before, I guess, their subscription counts. And so it's become very challenging for me to just tell people, hey, go subscribe. My new thing has been in person with people, in the midst of conversation, actually having them to pull out their phone and to go to my YouTube from their page and go to either my most recent video or whatever video is relevant to whoever I'm speaking with. I'll have them go and watch that. If they like it, then, they like it, they subscribe, and, from there, they're in tune and they're connected to all of the rest of the content that I have. I've noticed here in the last week, which I've gained about 50 subscribers, which is crazy. Here in this last week, just doing that, actually looking at people, talking to people, and getting their in real time responses, it's actually allowed my view time to go up as well because, the phone is just going. It's just watching. A lot of the times they weren't even fully engaged in the video. They were in the midst of our conversation. And so, but you know how YouTube works. Once you click on a video, later on, I'm going to continue to be popping up in their recommendations and things like that. So, it's been really, really fun to do this specific strategy that I'm doing this week because it's getting me so far out of my comfort zone, that it's making me more comfortable to make the videos. Initially, that was where where I was uncomfortable with making the videos. Now that's the easy part. I'm Makaya, and again, this is what I'm doing this week is talking to people in real life, in real time, and having them watch some of my videos so that their subscription can actually be counted. I'm Makaya. I'm done speaking.
So amazing. We are so just blessed every time, Micaiah, just hearing your goals, how you're taking action. Yes, we're holding each other accountable, and we are believing that for you today. We're speaking and releasing that into the atmosphere as well, that you're going to be able to make the shift full time as a content creator, doing what you love and being profitable in what you create and put out there in the world. I know you're a gifted creative, also wonderful hairstyles, and I can't wait to one day visit. And being that you're in Atlanta, and we're just so excited to be a part of your journey. And we want to celebrate each and every one of you who are taking this mission seriously, to show up in video format, to show up fearlessly, and to create content that truly is making a difference in the lives of others and of those who are connected to you and need to hear the message that you have to provide, your story, your mission, your vision that is connected to so much greater than just you. Each of you are just such a blessing, and I just honor each of you. I thank you for being here. We don't take it lightly that you take time out of your schedule to be here with us. Those of you live here on YouTube, I want to welcome you guys. I'm going to start putting some comments out. I am actually navigating all of the spaces, so I've been viewing on my iPad all of the amazing comments that's been coming up, so I'm going to start getting them up on the video. Al, so good to see your smiling face. He asked this question: how do I get Clubhouse to match voice with YouTube? YouTube. And in the chat, Denzel responded, you can't because there's about a 15-second delay naturally. What you should do is mute Clubhouse and listen on YouTube, or mute YouTube and listen on Clubhouse, so that you're able to kind of sync things in just one area. And so Al responded, got it. Unspoken Truth Told said, hello. We want to welcome you, Unspoken Truth Told. We're so delighted to see your beautiful face here on our YouTube channel. And we wanted to definitely put you up on screen and shout you out. All of you, the viewers here today, just add your comments here on chat so we can bring you up on camera and we can celebrate the fact that you're showing up in community. You're showing up for yourself, and we want people to connect with you and your channel. I want to give a special welcome to some familiar faces who are here in the listening lounge. You guys are no strangers to us. We want to give you an opportunity to come up and share your voices or your questions if you're in a space and you're able to share, as we keep on with our program and we share some tips and strategies and secrets that you can implement as you go on building your channel. And so we're just giving each of you that opportunity to come up here. I want to welcome Tola. You are just such a blessing. We've seen you time and time again. You've even come on camera with us on YouTube in the past. Shantae, we want to thank you for being here with us. Bobby, Crystal has served with us in the podcasting space. We're just so delighted, hoping and praying you're out of the storm and you're soaring and you're thriving in what God has for you. Alida, we're just so delighted. Diana, as always, delighted to see you, my friend. Shanice, Brittany, Shaquita, Hippolito, Monique, Monte, Elizabeth, Glaze, Ikirika, Olivia. Hopefully I haven't butchered any names here today. We're so delighted that you are here as a fearless creator. So now we're going to keep going down the line here. We'd love for you to share, what have you seen work when it comes to shorts? Are you doing anything new that is really resonating with your audience, that is adding to your reach and you being able to see some results with the content that you're putting out there? We're going to do it popcorn style, and we're going to throw it out there to you to go ahead and just share with us with your mic tap or just unmuting yourself. Let us know what is working. Over to you, Mark.
Hey, Stacey. Hey, it's Mark in the Black. Yeah, thanks for the time you put into this. I know it's volunteering on your side and everybody else's side being here. For me, I'm re-strategizing my whole channel. I've been researching, listening to a lot of different experts, and they're saying that I think 2 minutes short and do that, and that's where you get my success under the 2-minute margin. Sorry about that. All in it bounces my audio off, and so I'm going to be redoing that, re-strategizing, and what are your thoughts on that? Is it because I remember like Micaiah said something about they have to listen to your video, and then once they listen to it, they can subscribe. And I noticed on Clubhouse, I started getting a lot more subscribers on my YouTube channel once they found out who I was and what I did. And so is there many different strategies, the algorithms and stuff like that going on too?
Well, that's a difficult question because algorithm is just pretty much what it is. YouTube's algorithm, from what I've noticed, is different based off of the type of creator that you are. So if you're getting these subscribers, I would say just look into the legitimacy of it, because one time in particular, one of my YouTube partners, we were going live on YouTube, and he mentioned my name, and all of his, well, not all, but a lot of the people that were on that live at the time went and subscribed at one time, and there was like 3,000 people. So they gave me the subscribers, but then they took them away like within 24 hours. So I'm noticing, but again, this is just my experience. If anyone else has input, please do share. But from my experience, they have to watch at least a minute of the video, no matter the video, for their subscription to count. They can click it on their end, it'll say they're subscribed, but on my end, it wouldn't show up. So hopefully someone has some help for us all.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been. Go ahead, Stacey. Sorry about that.
No, no worries at all, Mark. I just wanted to add to what Micaiah was saying because there is this element of making sure when you are sharing with others that you can send them over to one of your shorter videos. This is a part of the strategy to get the very first 100, 500, and 1,000 subscribers. You are able to go ahead and make sure to send them an actual video to watch. And after they've watched the video, that is when they hit the subscribe button. So tapping into your friends and letting the actual YouTube algorithm see that these are not spammers. These are not people who you're just trying to up the numbers with because there are bots and other systems in place, but utilizing that strategy of actually having your friends give you a boost and having people who are connected with you as subscribers on other places and other platforms like we're doing here on YouTube. Tola Phoenix Rising, she just recently added her comment here that she's trying to follow on both Clubhouse and YouTube. And so recognizing that you are able to cross-pollinate, just like we're doing here, we're showing up live on Clubhouse, but we're simultaneously showing up live on YouTube. So when you're doing your rooms, go ahead and do that as well. You are a podcaster. So when you are showing up, even with your interviews, go ahead and stream if you can. If you can maximize having, just finding out from your guest whether they are able and they're open to having their particular session be live streamed and they can invite their friends, you invite your friends, make an event out of it like we're doing here. We're showing you the blueprint. We're showing you the example of how it can be done and just duplicate the process. If you have Ecom Live, we've also done YouTube and we've done Zoom. And of course, we know Zoom has the pro option where you can go and stream simultaneously to YouTube. And so we've shown you how to do that as well. And the algorithms pick that up. People who are already subscribed to you, they get it in their feed that you're live. They come over, they see that you're engaging, and that brings in that other element where the comments are coming in that maybe you don't even have to ask for comments. The fact that you are engaging and it's live, it's automatically probing people to add their comments, and that is going to build up the algorithm and noticing your content and what it is you're putting out there and getting more eyeballs before your amazing content, because I know you're building up fearless mindset, Mark, and so we want more eyes on your content and what you are creating. Nee just quickly added to the comments here on YouTube. He's not even here with us in the room, but he's here on YouTube with us. And he says, and OBS too for live streaming. Thank you for that, Nee. Just so amazing. We have so many amazing viewers here on YouTube, and we're going to keep adding your amazing faces on the screen with the Ecamm Live. Does that help you, Mark? Go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, that's really good information, Stacey, because I had a guy you probably have heard of, Ben Corson, Hope Generation, out of Southern Oregon. He's been all over the country. His YouTube blew up so fast. I noticed his team was doing 1 minute clip reels and for intro reels, and I think that's why one of the reasons why he blew up. Plus, he gives a huge content. Value added content, and he talks about suicide and depression. If you don't know who Ben Corson is, Hope Generation, look him up on YouTube, and please follow me on YouTube, Mark Ludlow. But it seems that the 1 minute reels are really hot right now for the algorithm trick. And, and please hit subscribe and all that. And I don't do too much video stuff except for my podcast. So what I'm finding out is, hey, I just got to change my game. And so I'm actually looking to hire maybe some team to eventually just run my YouTube to blow it up more. And that's going to be my fourth quarter project in addition to all my other security projects. I have a security company, then I have my podcast. I'm like, you know what? I have a YouTube channel. I just need to monetize it and find out the experts out there who out there does this stuff. And if you don't know what you're doing, these guys here. You have Stacy, everybody with the green thing, except for me. I'm still learning YouTube, so I don't consider myself an expert. I'm on LinkedIn quite a bit, but there's so much to learn, and don't be afraid to ask questions. That's why this room is here to answer those questions, because there's people that are smarter than me here that know far more than I do. And I think what we have in our generation right now, or not generation, but we have the people that want instant gratification. They want the success now. People like Denzel and Stacy and Micaiah, they've paid their dues. They've spent hours, probably hundreds of 10,000 hours over, if not more, on trying to experiment with YouTube to figure it out. And it seems like a lot of people want success now, but you got to pay your dues. You got to put your time in to get those experiences, and you get those experiences. And like Stacey said, you got to master your day, master your week, and spend time at doing this. That's the only way you're going to get the followers on Clubhouse, the followers and subscribers on YouTube. You have to put time and energy and effort into it. You have to put some elbow grease, as we say in old school terminology. Old school. You have to put some time, effort, and hard work into it, because it won't happen overnight. And if you want to be an overnight sensation, well, good luck getting on the Joe Rogan show. If you follow Joe Rogan or any other podcaster that's millions of subscribers, Joe Rogan took 10 years to get that $100 million contract with Spotify. 10 years. Because before that, he used to do cassette tapes. Success does not happen overnight. I know a lot of instant gratification people are in here. You have to get over that. I mean, I was in the Marine Corps, and you don't get ranked overnight either. So just a thought of ethics and hard work pays off. Anyway, that's my rant. This is Mark.
Oh my word. I just have to give another round of applause. Mark! That was so powerful. Thank you for that great reminder. Guys, we have to put the work in. Just like we're showing up, so many people here on the stage. I want to welcome, my friends. They're so amazing. Nikki, dear, welcome out to the stage. Heather, welcome. And all of our amazing mods here. Guys, they've put in the work. You can check out their bios. You can see the fact that they have some tremendous followings, because it didn't happen overnight. They're putting in, like Mark said so eloquently, the elbow grease. They are showing up, putting in the time, the effort, pouring in. And that is what's going to make the difference between really seeing the success, the profitability, and the potential that is really possible, and the growth that is in line with what is possible for your channel and for what you create. And so we want you guys to be able to not only leave this room inspired and encouraged, but we want to be able to provide a blueprint in a way that you can succeed and apply all of the motivation, the inspiration, the strategies, the secrets. Mark, I know you're going to take action when you leave this room, and we want to celebrate you again when you come back next week. That's why we have this room every single week as a check-in. And we do this normally. We say, okay, between 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we do have another mastermind that we do. So I like to alternate, and we capture people who can't make it, but depending on the time zones that they have. They can't make the later one because they're in another country and they need to be in bed sleeping. But we just want to be able to let you know we're consistently showing up. And Mark, you can get rid of the overwhelm. I love that you recognize that you can make the investment. You can delegate responsibility to those who have put in the time, and you're able to kind of shortcut some of the time that would be required for you to learn it all, because there's somebody else that has really seen the success and they can apply what's working to your channel. So now all you have to do is invest the dollars, and they're going to invest the time in seeing you soar. And then guys, get rid of the overwhelm. If you're already showing up and in one platform, then simulcast like we're doing here today. If you're already showing up on Clubhouse, why not just go ahead and pull up the live record button while you're already live with the audio button on your phone? And then you're able to really see some impact on the multiple platforms that you're able to show up with at that one time. So guys, I'm sorry, I have so many comments coming in, like I can't even keep scrolling. I have so many comments coming in on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and give some of our other individuals some time here to share while I go in and try to make sure I'm not missing any questions that are coming in.
Stacey.
Yes.
Hi, this is Nikki there. How are you? Thanks for inviting me. I'm so sorry I'm so late in the room.
No worries, darling. We're so glad you're here. Go ahead and share with us.
Yes, thank you so much. Hi, everyone. This is Nikki there. I'm the yellow dress here. I want to just give a love shout out to Mark. Thank you for your selfless service in the military. Thank you so very much. I know that I've been in the rooms with you, but I just want to give a shout out to you and also Denzel. Great to be here with you. And all the other moderators, crew, Kelly, Dr. Nash, Micaiah. I've seen you. I've seen everybody here, beautiful souls, Heather and Tanya. One thing that I want to just address really quickly here while you're in something else, Stacey, is that every time we're sitting in the room like this one, and it's been great. It's been really informational, educational for me too, because I am evolving. Even if I have a couple thousand followers, or it's increasing every time I look back there. Basically, it's more like you show up, you make effort, you make commitment, invest in your time. How much time will you be investing in your daily, perhaps weekly, perhaps? I don't know. It's up to you, and it's schedule that into your busy schedule. You know, this is what I'm going to do: video creation, content creation, and then edit. Oh my God, edit! I have learned editing videos takes time. So I think I learned it through my evolution throughout my journey in YouTube, trying to increase my YouTube community. But this currently, I am using what is called Wondershare. Filmora. It's been a great app for me, and Capwing for video editing. But what I want to tell you earlier is that every time when you sit in a room and you're taking notes diligently and everything, you gotta have to take action. You gotta have to take action to what you are willing to commit. And you have invested your time here with Stacey, with all the others here, experts in social media and also YouTube. You gotta, you write down your notes. You got to take action. What is it that you really want to create? What is that you want to commit to your time in order to, to your end goal, right? You got to have to work backwards, because that's what I've done. I've done like, okay, I want to create a community, and I want to create some, like 20 tutorial videos to how to, or I want to do like safety survival videos. So I'll work on that. It takes months, guys. It takes months, because you got to have to sit down. You really want to plan out 6 months, 3 months, 6 months kind of schedule. But when you get out of this kind of room, what is your best takeaway? What is it that you want to take action that week, that day, that week, that month? So take small chunks, right? Take the hardest part first, right? And then work your way down. I think that's the best tip that I can offer you. There's a lot of things out there. So it's going on, the short stories. I haven't even touch on that. Yesterday, I wanted to touch on that, but something came up with my health. So I'm willing to work on that. I told myself I'm going to work on that this weekend. So I'm trying still to evolve with you guys. I'm trying to keep up. I'm an old school. I hate making videos, but guess what? In the last couple of years, I've been making nothing but videos because now I'm loving that. It's just what you put in, you get out. And that is exactly what it is. Rome wasn't built in one day. So go get them. Go out there, make the fun videos, make it fun, make it educational, make it informative. So I wish all of you, each one of you here, really the best of luck. And then hopefully that I see your YouTube videos, and hopefully that you can tag me also, because I love making comments in everybody's videos, by the way. So invite me there. And this is Nikki Dare. I can go on and on right now, but I'm about to jump into a meeting. Stacey, I saw your DM. Thank you so much for inviting me. I haven't forgotten you. I love your rooms, by the way, sweetie. Thank you so very much. This is Nikki Dare.
Hey, Nikki Dare, what was that?
Sorry, I had to celebrate my Nikki Dare. I love you, sis. You're truly amazing. Always
love
supportive. You. So.
What was that app again? Nikki Dare, what was that app again called? Wonder Dare?
One is Capwing. That is spelled K as in kilo, A P as in Paul, W whiskey, I N as in Nico, and G George. Capwing is a great app. It works on the desktop very beautifully. The other one is Wonder Share or Filmora. Oh my God, they should make me as a spokesperson, because I love their app, and they keep updating their features, by the way. So it's Wonder Share, or Filmora, Filmora.
And
hope that helps.
Yes, Nikki.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you have the actual affiliate link, we always talk about this, guys, but this is another way and a great teaching moment here that you're able to monetize your content on YouTube or with your newsletter, or even here on Clubhouse. So, Nikki, if you have an affiliate link for those places that you're promoting and you're sharing, please go ahead and DM them to me, and I'll make sure to add that to the show notes. So when we get
Absolutely.
when we get this podcast episode out, you can get some credit for showing up. Guys, this is what it's all about. We want to see you not only spend time and make a difference with what you share, your knowledge, but guys, you need to be paid for your effort and the ways that you're pouring in so that you're not experiencing burnout. We want to see you become profitable. And guys, you're seeing that in action. We have rooms where we talk about affiliate marketing, we talk about email marketing, we talk about podcasting. Of course, you're here with our YouTube room. And so we want you guys to be able to see the ways you can use your gifts, be fearless and profitable. So right now, if you've not done so yet, I've already seen some emails and some messages coming in. You guys are so amazing, and some hearts, so that you're able to get your gifted ticket to the Fearless Creator Summit that is going to be in September. Right now, I think, Mark, you mentioned the fact, and Nikki has LinkedIn in her picture as well, but we released an episode on how to be able to tap into your leadership voice with the content you put out on LinkedIn. And you can actually utilize the same strategy with how you're showing up on Clubhouse, you're showing up with your posts on Instagram and other social media platforms. And guys, this is free. So if you go to the Fearless Creator podcast right now, you can hear that episode. You can hear from Denzel on how to manage your money as a content creator. You can hear about the Creative Cash Bootcamp. These are all different sessions you're getting a sneak peek into from our Fearless Creator Summit. So if you go right now to the Fearless Creator Summit or the fearlesscreator.com/summit, you can get your free ticket, or you can simply click the link in my bio on Instagram. You guys have been tagging me, and I'm going to be resharing for those of you who are connecting from this room. You guys are absolutely incredible, and we simply want to equip you to fearlessly create. Thank you for these tremendous shares and these values that each of you are providing here today. Denzel, Mark, Kelly, Dr. Nishader, Micaiah, Nikki Dare, Heather, Tanya, Clara, Nikki. These moderators, these speakers, we're so blessed that each of you are here. Such a tremendous blessing. Anybody wants to pop in now and share a strategy, a question of what is working, or how you can implement some more things and strategies to grow on YouTube? Over to you.
Hey, this is Nikki. I can share. So what I have found was doing a step-by-step video and putting the word beginners in it. And what happens is people that are searching for how to do something, and you put beginners, because usually beginners, mostly everybody looks for stuff, but beginners is like, oh, shiny things, it stands out. People definitely do gravitate towards that. And then watch it. And I did a video years ago, how to create a free e-commerce website using Square, and they got like 24,000 views. I was like, why am I keep getting all these notifications? Because I put my referral code in it. When they sign up, I get like processing credits, and I kept getting credit after credit. I'm like, what is happening? Then I remembered I did a video a while later. I'm like, oh, so that works. And versus, yes, I've tested this on Clubhouse and I've tested it on YouTube. When you compare two things, X versus Y, it definitely gets attention, because a lot of people like to look up information to compare products and services before they purchase it, So that is the two strategies I would share, and I'm going to continue on with my journey on YouTube, because I'm trying to get this plaque, the silver button, because I just want to have it just a plaque. So this is Nikki, and I'm done signing off.
Yes, Nikki. Oh my word. We celebrate you today, sis. And yes, continue on. We cannot wait to hear when you get those different milestones. I'm checking out your bio right now. Guys, make sure everybody who's sharing here today, you take the time to check them out and what they do. Nikki, absolutely tremendous. Love to see the results you're already seeing as a social media marketing consultant, and the ways that you're already showing up. And I know that normally Denzel will take the time too. We do audits sometimes, in being able to help you to really navigate and to implement certain things that you would love to see take off for your channel. I saw that you have a lead pages with a beautiful offer. So guys, make sure that you all take the time as we're learning and we're connecting in this mastermind that is held every single Friday. So we want you to come back again, that you take the time to connect and leave here with new connections, new subscribers, more watch hours, and fearlessly creating together in community. I heard somebody, if you want to go ahead and jump in, over to you now.
Hi, this is Candy. I have about 80 something thousand subscribers. I'm monetized and everything. But for a long time, I wasn't really using my YouTube platform because I was just not interested in YouTube. But I had all of these subscribers, and everybody's like, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?" So I finally took the step to actually use my YouTube, and I just want to invite anybody in here. I'm trying to start basically like a YouTube promotion group. So when any of us drops a video, we can all like, comment, we'll all be subscribing to each other so we can always show love. If you guys are interested, just DM me YouTube group.
Hey, Candy, I'm in Atlanta. I've actually been reaching out to you to do some content together. So I'm going to DM you again now on Instagram. I'm Kaya Loves Hair.
Yes, DM me. I try to get to all of my DMs. I swear. That's why the group will be a good idea. So I can pin it and everybody will be in there. And I do have some tips, even though I haven't used them. I knew all the behind the scenes about YouTube. I even have somebody that works with IG Shorts. She started at Instagram Reels, and I work with them. I'm like the face of one of the Reels actions on there. So she left there and went to YouTube. So now I get to ask her all the behind the scenes about YouTube Shorts and stuff. So anything that I get from her, any information, I'll be dropping it in the group chat and everything. So, hopefully we can all collab and work together, and hopefully I can answer some questions that people have. So I'm Candy, I'm done speaking.
Yes, Candy. Oh my word, my Kaya. I loved that you jumped on that. That's what this room is all about, the connections, guys. You never know who is going to come into this room that's going to roll in and just be a blessing to us. We want to thank you, Candy, for just offering that insight and the tremendous success that you've seen. Guys, just going over and checking out Candy. You already heard her voice. And of course, this is going to be on our podcast. So Candy, if you want to go ahead and send me directly a link as well to what you were sharing in the program, we all want to hold each other accountable and we want to see everybody succeed. And so we appreciate you really offering your knowledge, your expertise, and also the accountability so we can all grow together and soar on YouTube. 86.9 thousand on YouTube, 892,000 on TikTok. Girl, you're killing it. 774,000 on IG. Guys, I know, we hear these numbers and for some of us, it's like, whoa, will we ever get there? But guys, it's just one step at a time. Candy, I'd love for you to share as we keep hearing these shares. I want to welcome Clara, Ricky, I believe it was Halima. Sometimes the connection can be going in and out, but we're so blessed that each of you are here. I'd love for you to share, Candy, as you continue on. Thank you for offering the opportunity to answer questions as people have them and they come into this room, because we host it every single Friday as an accountability, as a mastermind of some sort here on Clubhouse. And we're live right now also on YouTube. So I'm adding all these beautiful faces and questions and shares. Nee has been adding some comments here, and we're just so grateful that he added Descript as a way to clean up your audio for those of you who are podcasters and to get studio sound. That is what I'm using on the first layer of being able to edit my podcast episodes that we've been launching every single day on the Fearless Creator podcast for the Fearless Creator Summit happening in September that we're gifting tickets to right now. So DM me a heart, DM me, that you want to attend the summit and we'll give you that, or go to the link in my bio. But Candy, how how long did it take you? If you want to share with us, what would you say has been like the most successful strategy? Because we will go at the very end sharing our last tips, but I know that someone right now listening can just grow leaps and bounds hearing your share on this, that you want to go ahead and pour in. What is that one thing that has really helped you to propel and to grow leaps and bounds in all of these tremendous platforms?
And then I want to chime in.
So this is for YouTube and all of the other platforms that I use. It is the number one thing is collaboration. Even in the beginning when I didn't have any YouTube subscribers or anything, I would collaborate with my friends. And at the time we didn't know that it was literally collaborating. We're just like, oh, we're friends. We're always together. Let's make videos. Since that was 2016. Since that, every friend that I had from that group, we have all went viral. We all have over 500,000 followers, so many subscribers because we always collaborated with each other. So if I'm tagging you, you're tagging me, somebody else is tagging both of us, all of our followers are checking each other out and they're just like, I love this friend group. So collaborating is the most important thing and staying consistent and creative. You want to be not like everyone else. Even if you find something that somebody else is doing, you can take that, change it to work for you, and just be yourself and work hard and be consistent. That is my main thing.
Yes. Oh my word. Guys, we can't say this enough. Like, you guys are seeing this in action. That was tremendous, Candy. Just boiling it down in one word. Collaboration is key. We keep speaking about that. I believe this is your first time in our room, but I love that you are echoing the sentiment. And we can't wait to have you. Let's plan something so we can all come on camera together and let's make a big event, a fun event of that, Candy. We're gonna definitely be connecting.
Yes, let's do that. I would love to. I'm gonna DM you and everything. And like I was saying, y'all, collaborating. This is one of the main things that worked for me. I had a friend, and he was a YouTuber, but we did a video, and it went viral. It was what catapulted the song Panda. Nobody really knew what the song Panda was, and we did a video, and it hit millions and millions of millions. It's still on YouTube viral at this moment. And they used my part of the video. Everyone did their own thing, but my part was the part that went viral. You never know what part's going to go viral. So you always want to work with these creators. And from there, that was like probably the beginning of my going viral. Now I go viral almost every month.
Hey, Candy, this is Mark in the Black. Congrats on your success. I just saw your Instagram. I just followed you on Instagram. I'm Fearless Mindset Podcast. And are you in LA? Do you work in Los Angeles as an actress?
I do. I'm located in Atlanta at the moment, but it's so crazy because we are planning to move out there very soon, and I travel there and here all the time. So if it's anything in LA, let me know.
Well, I have a buddy. You know the name? I'm sure you know the name Jeff Olin Casting down there, right?
Yes.
Well, he just called me, asked me to be in my podcast. He's getting ready to release one of his movies. He's now getting into production of movies. He's on his third movie right now, and he's a big deal in Hollywood, as you know. And I just realized that you're very successful down there. Congrats on all your hard work. I know that doesn't come easy being in the actor industry down there.
Yeah, it's a little different in Atlanta. A lot of stuff is filmed here, but not a lot of stuff is casted here. That's why I always travel to LA to book stuff there, and then I happen to have to come back here, and this is where I live, so it works out.
Yeah.
You've been doing all the right things. Congrats.
So awesome, guys. The connections here is just absolutely incredible. I want to give Denzel an opportunity to chime in here. He's here with me on camera as well. And we want to welcome all the new people to the room, guys. This is a celebration. The connections, the opportunities, the mastermind, really in live effect. If you want to come over on YouTube right now and see my amazing friends who are adding comments to the comments that we're putting up on the camera. And then, of course, if you want to be live on camera next time, guys, just DM me, connect. You all are absolutely amazing. Over to you now, Denzel.
Yeah, I just had a question. I'm wondering if I'm echoing right now?
No, because you're using my audio, so you're good.
I'm good? Okay, cool. So, question for Candy on the promotion part between content creators. I'm not sure if she's familiar with this, but I think YouTube doesn't like that. When there's like, if you guys ever been to those huge YouTube, Facebook groups where it's a bunch of YouTubers and you'll promote your channel, and then people are supposed to go to your YouTube, like it, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a comment. Not to push back on the strategy or down it. I think it's good. I think it can be done. But I'm wondering if Candy, if you're familiar with maybe like the pros and cons, some of the cons to that, if you have had any experience with it, or but I found that to be pretty interesting because I participated in some of those groups before, and then I was listening to some big YouTubers out there that were like, hey guys, just be aware because YouTube may not care or like if they're seeing a trend, like if you got a video and there's 15 heart comments or great video, but did they really watch your video? Are they almost kind of spamming your channel? And it came from a good intention, but now it looks like these people are like spamming your channel. They're just writing great video or nice or that's cool, instead of did they actually watch the video and put a productive a comment and subscribe in that sense. So I'm very curious to know what your strategy behind that, creating a group to promote, because I would be interested in that. I'm stepping into that area where I'm starting to help new content creators, and that's why I do this room with Stacy. And so I think it's good, but I'm wondering, just like those gray areas, like will YouTube frown upon that?
Yes, actually, YouTube does frown upon little spam activities, and that's not just YouTube. That's Instagram too. Because, like I said, I work with them, and I've heard them, the people who work there, specifically say that we don't like to see that because that's bot activity. Now, in the group that I'm making, not just anyone will be able to get into it. Only people who are dedicated to actually watching the videos, actually subscribing and making a real comment. It would not be anything spammy, like just dropping hearts or anything like that, because all platforms, they peep that and they mark that as bot activity, and you could get that video taken down, or you can get content taken down, your page flagged behind the scenes, and you wouldn't even know it. So, yeah, it won't be anything like that. Anybody in the group I'll know that, they actually watch the videos, they actually make real comments, and nothing spammy, but yeah, that's some good research because it's so true.
Okay, that's good. I like the part where you said there's going to be like not anyone can get into the group. Maybe there's a paywall. Maybe there's some questionnaire, some kind of preliminary work that someone has to do to get into your group. And that's something I'd want to be a part of, because that makes more sense. I think that was the lack that I haven't seen too much of in those huge like Facebook group, YouTube rooms, where a lot of these new content creators are seeing these strategies. Oh, get your first 1,000 subscribers overnight, and then they don't realize that those aren't real subscribers. It actually hurts their channel, and could potentially get flagged, can get taken down, and you're like, what the heck did I do? Thought I was doing good things, and I think that happens more often than people think. So I like the way you're going with that. Would love to potentially participate and learn more on that, because I think that is a really unique strategy to get real content creators following other content creators, supporting each other. Especially as it gets harder and harder, or I should just say more strategy is needed to really explode in today's environment, in a short period of time.
Yes, definitely. I would love to see you and anybody else in this group to DM me, because I want real people who are, willing to watch these videos and actually give natural, real engagement. So if anybody's in here, anybody listening, because I know we're live, to DM me on Instagram. It's I am Candy Rain. It's my handle is on my Clubhouse. So yeah, just DM me. We'll go over conversation and potentially get you in them groups.
Yes.
Hey, Candy, I'll reach out to you.
So awesome, guys. I'm loving the connections happening here in real time. This is why we've been showing up, guys, because we want to really have you all soar with your channels. You know, I'm just the person who loves organizing and putting these opportunities together and facilitating these conversations, which is why we have that summit coming up. I wish I met you sooner, Candy, and Ashley joined us up on the stage as well. And guys, this is a popcorn style conversation happening today because we want to make sure to make the most of our time together here. And so I just love the exchange of ideas and conversations here because, guys, we're not about just talking about it. We want to see you take action. I mean, I can't tell you how many people leave this room and they say, guys, I did not even have a YouTube channel and I started it now. And every single week I have to tap in here to make sure, am I creating new content so that I can hold myself accountable? We need community to make sure we keep showing up for ourselves and for each other. Guys, we grow so much further and we rise together, lifting each other up and pouring in to each other what's working. Some of you, you know, we said it, we're all in growth mode. Some of us have not quite attained the things that we're looking to attain. But if we have the right mentors, we have the right people that's pouring into us and that is reminding us of why we are here, why we are positioned and placed for a purpose where we are, then it fires us up and it reminds us to just show up for ourselves, to stay committed to the cause that we've been given. So I'm so excited about what's coming ahead, Candy. And like I said, we'll have to talk off air because maybe we can do a special segment for a summit where we're anticipating thousands of people. We're on track for that to impact. And so you can get your gifted ticket right now at thefearlesscreator.com/summit. See the 25 plus speakers coming, the panelists that's going to be coming here, even on Clubhouse, following each of our full days of calendar schedule of topics and tracks on YouTube, podcasting, and authorship. Mark, go ahead, my brother.
Hey, congratulations on that summit you're having. I wish I knew about that sooner than later, but hey, maybe next time. I thank you, Stacy, for coordinating this and setting this all up. I've got 2% left battery on my phone. And I want to give a shout out to Nikki Dare. I did get your direct message, and I will love to collaborate with you. And Candy will be collaborating as well. And that's just the power of Stacy and the mods here, and just the power of association. As John Maxwell says, there's power in association. As they say, iron sharpens iron. And as they say also, show me your coach, show me your mentor, and I'll show you your future. And you can save so much heartache and stress and pain by having a mentor or coach show you their way, and it saves you from pitfalls of time, making mistakes, making errors, and they can make you grow exponentially. So I just want to say I'm about ready to die on here, and I'll probably get my phone will be shut down here in a second. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for feeding into me, sewing into me, so I can learn how to be a better YouTuber and making new relationships with everybody here in the room. This is Mark in the black. Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you, Mark. Guys, can we just all give a round of applause for our brother Mark with our taps and our celebration here. Mark, we can't wait to see how much further you're going to go and soar. Thank you for tapping in today and just sharing your incredible gift of a voice, fearless mindset. And yes, it's not too late. We are going to connect and collaborate as well, my brother. I know we met in a previous room and we saw we had that commonality there. So we're going to make it happen. You're so amazing. Thank you so much, brother. All right. Anybody else? I saw here on the actual YouTube that we had Learn to Sew Rock comment, and I wanted to add to the conversation here. I've heard you should leave at least 4 to 5 sentences. This is Shawneese. Thank you, Shawneese. Yes, you don't want to just leave those hearts and spam comments. It's the same thing like Instagram and all those other platforms. You want to make sure that it is really a comment that shows that you were watching, that you were really engaging with the content that was being produced, and that is authentic. Guys, if you want people to authentically support you, you need to authentically support and show up for others. And you're seeing that in action right here, right now. You all are such a tremendous blessing. You guys are fearless creators. So with that, anybody else wants to share and pour in before we wrap up this room in about 15 minutes? We're going to be wrapping up, so we want to give you that opportunity to share. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Clara. Thank you for bringing me up on stage and for this room, you guys. I really appreciate that. I was trying to watch you at the same time on YouTube, but on my phone it's hard to be in those two places at once. It's quite funny. I do have a very small niche, so my niche is very specific, very targeted, and I do really, really well in long-form content on YouTube and lives. My lives just, I make sure that I promote it and tell everybody about it, and my lives do really, really well. What I love about YouTube, because I'm on other social media platforms, but what I love about YouTube is that it's evergreen, so whatever we do live, then we can leave it there, and it can just keep growing and informing and educating everybody that I'm trying to reach. I guess my question, and it's interesting, is that I know YouTube Shorts are big. I do really well with my Reels on Instagram. However, my audience on YouTube is so used to me offering long form content, not short form, that I've done quite a few shorts, but it's not really resonating with them because that's not the platform they're used to see that on. They're used to see me doing long form content. So I was just asking if anybody had any insight on this, because like I said, short form works really well for me on Instagram, but on YouTube, not at all. So thank you guys for this room. I'm Claire.
Can I go next, Casey? Ricky, this side.
Yes, I heard Denzel said that he wanted to answer this, and then we'll go to you, Ricky. So appreciate you, Clara, sharing and just being a part of us today. And I know I loved seeing, as you were sharing here, that you're a multipreneur, and a lot of us identify as that as fearless creators. So we definitely want to see you be able to soar on this platform, on YouTube as well. Denzel, please go ahead and pour into Clara's cup there.
Hello, Clara. Yeah, for me, same situation you're in. I produce very long form content, live streams, even 40, 50-minute pre-recorded videos to explain things to my audience. So they're so used to that. So what I do with shorts, I just started doing shorts. I've got 3 of them out currently, and I was just gonna show you guys some real analytics based off some of the things that I've been doing with shorts. And one of them has I got 830 views. And what I've been doing in terms of okay, what kind of short content should I create? It's very quick educational point or statement that has to do with the long form content that I'm already putting out. For example, I'm a financial consultant, so I'll show a lot of long form videos on how to help you get out of debt, right? That's like the main topic, how to pay off your debt fast. So in a short, what I did was I showed people the type of car I drive. I say, look, I'm making multiple 6 figures, but I drive a Hyundai Tucson 2022. It's a lease. I pay this much. And, I've got clients that make $100 grand a year, and they're driving a $60,000 Mercedes Benz. Like, what are you doing? If you're trying to get out of debt, let's be real. Let's figure out what are the real, pain points that your clients or viewers are facing. And so I try to be very relaxed and loose with the YouTube shorts. That's my attitude. I'm very relaxed, loose. I'll just be like, hey, here's the type of car I drive. And under 15 seconds, that's all I have right now for YouTube shorts is 15 seconds. But I believe the more you produce, the more time they'll give you, I'm pretty sure. So that's what I've been doing so far is I'll make a super fast point in under 15 seconds. And I break it up into so many different smaller clips. Like for example, another thing that I'm doing is as a content creator, I'm showing the behind the scenes of my YouTube studio. So I literally will make almost 20 shorts in the span of like under 20 minutes because they're only 15 seconds. And I'm like, hey, it's the Finance Geek. Hey, it's Denzel Rodriguez coming to you live real quick. Here is the type of camera I use. Damn, done. The next video says, hey, this is Denzel again, your personal finance geek, 21st century. Here is here's what my whiteboard looks like. I paid $200 for this. Here's my MacBook. I paid X for this. It's super quick. And your audience that already loves you, likes you, are now getting the other side of Clara. Like, how does she operate? How does she get up in the morning? What time does she go to sleep? What time does she wake up? People are weird like that. They want to know weird facts about you, especially when you start getting famous and whatnot. And they're like, what does Denzel eat? I don't know. Like, it's so weird, but those videos do so well, especially if you already have a base built on other platforms like Clubhouse and Instagram. People already know you, Clara, for the most part, and what you do, but now they want to know you even more. So I feel like YouTube Shorts is that place to let people get to know you on a whole nother level. And I would end with that.
Yes. Oh, my word. Yes, Clara. Denzel always brings it. And I love that element, in the stories. Guys, that's why stories are so hot. It's very similar to that same sort of shorts experience where they're able to get the behind the scenes footage of your life and how you are creating your content fearlessly, because people want to know how they can fearlessly create as well. I believe it's all innate. It's a part of us. It's a part of our DNA. We are made in the image of the master creator. And so a lot of people really do have it inside of them that they want to also show up fearlessly and just do the thing that they know they've been called and placed on this earth to do, and even to find that voice, And so if you can show as a multipreneur how you are, elevating other people, how you are making a difference with the message that you have, it's going to go such a long way behind the scenes with the shorts. And last time, guys, we did a challenge. We had everybody in the room, say that they were going to accept the challenge. You could create your first short by screen recording or screen shotting this room. And some of you have already tagged me to that, and I'm resharing on my stories on Instagram. And you could just simply do that as well. Tag all of the amazing moderators and speakers and people here. And then you would be able to say, I am accepting the challenge, and simply create a video where you are talking for literally 5 seconds or 10 seconds with your pitch, like who you are and why you do what you do. And then you can share that with us. We can email that out to our 8,000 plus subscribers. And this is also email. Like we have, some of you are not tapping into bringing people back to your content with your email subscribers, with your text subscribers. People are always checking their phones, even here on Clubhouse. You see in my bio that I have a keyword that you can opt in, and you can get the link immediately to our summit that we're gifting away when you text Fearless Creator to 74121. I hope that is correct because I'm doing this by memory, but I will make sure to link out to a lot of the things that we're sharing, from Denzel podcast episode on the Fearless Creator podcast, giving you a sneak peek on his amazing session that talks about how to manage your money as a content creator, to some of the speakers here on the stage. We have Kelly, who's talking about productivity and profitability. We have so many movers and shakers here on Clubhouse that have tons of success and profitability, like we've been speaking about here. You're going to get to know more about Candy, Nikki, Micaiah, Ashley, Clara, Ricky, Kamika, everyone here. We want to give you an opportunity to share what you do, why you do it, and how you're fearlessly creating content. So as we're getting ready to wrap up now, Ricky, we're going to hear from you. So delighted that you're here. Share with us today.
Thank you, Stacy. Hello, everyone. My name is Ricky, and I'm from New Delhi, India. Basically, I run a merchandising company. So when you guys become famous, I'm the guy to make your swag T-shirts and your swag merchandise. So India does it the best. Okay, the reason why I'm here in the room today is that, I founded my company 2 decades ago, and we're doing pretty well in India as a business. But it's only in the lockdown we realized that we're digitally zero, and we just started with things, just trying to make up on all the digital profiles. And I'm struggling a bit with my YouTube. How should a B2B brand go about building, basically I target corporates, the marketing heads, the HR, the procurement guys who do the procurement for all these gifting solutions and all these T-shirts and everything. So I would love to get in touch with any one of you who's an expert on a B2B kind of a YouTube channel. Uh, though I'd been fairly good at speaking, I also made it to the Super Speaker of India. I'm in the top 250 out of 40,000 entries. But how to go about filming, how to go about editing, I'm a little confused. So I would love to have a mentor from here if somebody is willing. I started it 6 months ago. It's a little bit raw. It's called Gift with Ricky, the channel, and I'm pretty active on Clubhouse, and I'm doing a lot of co-modding with Ashish Vidyarthi in Nurturing Greatness. If you know, that's one of the best running rooms from India on Clubhouse. He's a big Bollywood actor. So I'm looking for some help to advise me on how to go about a B2B, business to business gifting channel to be promoted on YouTube. And I would love to hear from all of you, or any tips that you guys want to give me, or maybe have a Zoom call and just advise me a bit on how to go about it. Thank you. I'm Ricky, and I'm done.
Wow, thank you so much, Ricky. That is why we've created this space for sure. I want to give any of my moderators, speakers here on the stage, an opportunity to pour into Ricky and his question, helping in the B2B space, and recognizing that this is going to be available on the replay as well. And we want to be able to share with you some strategies, just like you said, being able to go on a call to learn more about directly how you are going to be able to put into effect what's already working in the B2B space. So any of our moderators, Denzel, thank you so much for being here, and we appreciate you. And I know he has to jump off here. Thank you for just being a part of this conversation on this particular platform, also by video. So if anybody else wants to go ahead and just pour into Ricky's question, go ahead and flash your mic. And if you want to also just connect over in the DMs, Ricky, I'm going to reach out to you personally, because I know this is something that's personalized to you. And we do love having the opportunity to be able to go zone in and focus on the exact things that could work for you directly with your particular demographic and the reach of what you're looking to do. So I'll send you that link so we can get that chat set up for sure. Anybody else on this platform wants to go ahead and pour in, we're going to give you that opportunity now. And Kimika, welcome to the stage as well. So we're going to hear from you before we give our last shares.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Kimika. I am the Wealth Gap Closer out of Chicago, Illinois. I am an entrepreneur in the real estate space. I'm also an investor in real estate and a licensed realtor. I just actually started my YouTube channel maybe 7 or 8 weeks ago. It's something I've been wanting to do for over a year. Can you believe my 12-year-old has his channel, and he has like 1.3K subs, and he's been trying to get me to get my channel. So I finally did that. I am reaching out with a question. It's a couple of quick ones. The first one is, do you have any tips for me on how to really build my base? I only have about 40 subs right now. Like I said, I'm brand new to this social media space for YouTube. I have been focused on being consistent. And the key focus of my channel was on real estate and adding value for people who either are new to the investment space or new to buying or selling homes. And so that is the way that I'm seeking to add value, by providing educational content. And I really just wanted to find out, aside from consistency, are there any other tips that you might have for me? And I did DM you, Candy, on IG. I'd love to be a part of your group. But if you have any other quick tips for me on how to grow my sub base, as well as how to get more engagement, I'd appreciate it. This is Kimika, and I'm done speaking.
Yes, thank you, Kamika. Let's give you a round of applause for coming up here and sharing, what you're looking to achieve as a fearless creator on this amazing platform that is YouTube. And so, we always give an opportunity. Any of our mods or speakers, just tap your mic if you want to pour into Kamika's cup. I want to start off by saying one of the very quick and effective ways is tapping into those who are already connected with you on other platforms. I have a specific script and way step by step of making those connections with those who are already bought into you and your content, and they're already following you on other places, your friends, your family members, people who have bought into who you are and your why. And just being able to connect and let them know, hey, you have this channel, you have, this goal of what you're working towards, and all they have to do is support you by watching that video that you send to them, and then having them, after they've watched the video, as we said earlier, to making sure that their subscription sticks, you let them know with that particular script that all they have to do is, of course, like and then subscribe. And then there's a particular formula and way that you want to go about making sure to make these connections, whether it's with people who are connected with you as friends on Facebook. You want to not spam people, obviously. You want to authentically engage with them and connect with them first, and then you make the ask, and then you reward them. You reward them with a freebie or something as a gift that you have to offer, just like you do when you're building your email list and you're having people opt in on your email or for your text subscription or whatever other subscription services you've tapped into as a fearless creator and you've built up on other platforms. And then you go ahead and you reward them after they've followed through with their steps, and you give them that other element of opting in and joining your email list after they've already subscribed, and they can stay connected with the content that you're pushing out there consistently over on YouTube. So there's a whole strategy, there's a whole formula for really following up and engaging and having people who are already connected with you connect with you on this other platform that you're going to be providing value to on a consistent basis based on the standard that you set, showing up maybe once a week. If you're doing shorts, you can do it multiple times a week, or if you don't have it in your schedule, you are able to say, hey, this is the amount of time I'm able to show up for you monthly. So hopefully that helps. Anybody else wants to tap into Kamika's question? Go ahead, Denzel.
Yes. Hi, Kamika, Denzel. Something, just thinking out of the box here. This is something that I did a little bit when I first started, when I was under 100 subscribers. And, I had roughly 20 to 30 clients, and I wasn't even at like a couple hundred at the time. So some of the things that I did initially, in addition to the obvious, staying consistent, producing content, right, promoting whatever it is that you're doing. But recognition is a really cool strategy to consider, and it's very real. It's if you fake recognition, it's kind of easy to spot it, right? When somebody's just like not being real about it, it's very easy to spot that. But if you're really authentic about giving your subscribers recognition, other than thank you for subscribing, I love you, no, you don't, like being more real, like in a sense, like, hey guys, would love your feedback on this. If you could email me here, we can have a conversation, and love to maybe even record it, maybe document some things. And if they go through that process with you, you then make a video recognizing them, giving them glory, giving them respect, giving them honor. This is something I did with some of my earliest clients when I was initially building my Patreon page. I had people giving at different tiers, and so if somebody gave money, I literally would spend maybe the first 5 minutes of a video, and I'd literally go through the list. And let's just say all of you were giving to my channel. So I'd literally start the video off, hey everybody, this is Denzel Rodriguez, your personal finance geek, 21st century. talking to you about, how to get out of debt really fast. But before we get started into this case study that I'm going to go over, I first want to honor Stacy, Kelly, Micaiah, Clara, Nikki, Ashley, Kamika, Sushan, Ricky, for giving at tiers 1, 2, and 3. The total amount came up to $3,000. So out of like the 10 of you, 5 of you, however many people, you guys are supporting my mission to become financially free, to help my mom start a business, help me continue to run this business, improve this YouTube channel. Literally 5 whole minutes of just recognizing everybody that's helping you. Those 40 subscribers that you have, take a few minutes, and it's so real. And you'd be surprised the emails that you'll get from those clients of yours or viewers. Like, hey, that was an awesome video. Really appreciate that. And without even asking, now they're sharing that video because you recognize them. You said their name and what they did for you. So that might be a really cool way when you're first starting out. And it's a very good habit to keep, even as you get bigger and bigger. Always giving honor and glory, where glory and honor is due. So that's, I'll leave it at that.
Yes. That was so powerful. Thank you always for that beautiful reminder. Kamika, have those ideas gotten things rolling and sparked for you here as to how you can really soar and grow on YouTube as a fearless creator?
Hi, Stacy. Yes, I would definitely say yes, and I just want to say thank you to both you and Denzel for pouring into me with those opportunities for me to continue to add value, as well as to recognize those who are already supporting my work. The only follow-up that I did want to ask is, I have seen, emails that say so-and-so has subbed to my channel, but then I've also had people tell me they subbed, but then I wouldn't see that they subbed, like I wouldn't get an email. So my question is, will we always be notified if somebody subs to our channel, or does it depend on whether or not they have a YouTube channel? And then the other piece of that is, if somebody unsubscribes from my channel, will I get like a notification that Mrs. Jones unsubscribed from my channel? Thanks. This is Tamika, and I'm done speaking.
That's interesting, right? I don't know if you dealt with this, Stacy, but I used to get that all the time when I first started my YouTube channel. Now I get nothing from YouTube. So I don't know. Like, the only thing I get notified from YouTube is when I have like big subscriber like other channels that subscribe to my channel that have a decent following, roughly say over 1,000 subscribers. YouTube will notify me of that, and I can see that in the creator studio of recent subscribers. But yeah, I used to get notified all the time when I got a new subscriber. Hey, you got a new subscriber. Hey, you got a new subscriber. Now, I don't know. I don't get it no more. So I found that to be very interesting. TubeBuddy is very supportive in keeping track of the comments that come in, because that's another thing. YouTube will I'll get notified of a comment, but not all the comments. So YouTube's very weird with that since day one, and still to this day. Like I know I get a bunch of comments throughout my channel, but I'm only notified like maybe 3 or 4 times in a day. It's kind of weird. I don't know if anybody else has that issue. Maybe Ashley, because she got a big channel, and anybody else that can chime in on that.
Yeah, it is very sporadic, just like you were saying, Denzel. So I don't think you should worry too much about it, Kamika. You can see in your back end sometimes the subscribers, when you go into your YouTube studio. And this has just been so eye-opening. We've had so much tremendous shares. And guys, you can rewatch the replay, because this room has been going on now for about an hour and a half. And we had some amazing questions questions and opportunities here from, individuals who are seeing such great results. Even Denzel, having 37,000 subscribers, and, he's been featured on the Fearless Creator podcast because he specializes in finances and money management. So in the summit, that's what he is going to be speaking on. So you get a little teaser on that. But, when you keep growing and going, we recognize that there are certain different elements and things that you have to do your own tracking off analytics wise. And sometimes having those additional tools that you set up, like TubeBuddy, will give you that opportunity to have that additional layer of being able to see in the back end what's working, what's not, and even being able to further connect with your current subscribers and new subscribers. So to answer your question there in short, Kimika, there's, I guess, no rhyme or reason to why you sometimes get notifications as to when somebody subscribes, and then sometimes you don't. And so a way to alleviate whether knowing a person is truly subscribing and it's not being registered as a spam is to do that strategy of making sure that whomever you invite over to your channel to connect and to subscribe, letting them know, make sure you watch this full video and make it, a moderately short video that you've shared with them, and then have them like and subscribe after they've watched that completed video, so that they are registered as a real person interested in your channel. Hope that helps you, Kimika. Thank you for those beautiful questions. Have you felt served today?
I feel very grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we're going to have our last question. I want to welcome Bazzelli. Thank you so much for joining us. Missy, so many amazing people in our listening lounge. Those of you who've been here with us from the very beginning, we appreciate you and your time. So we're getting ready to wrap up, and we're so grateful. Those of you just joining in, you can re-watch this on the YouTube channel. We had Al, Kayla, some beautiful shares. Denzel was on camera with me as well. And I added all these comments on the actual video, and so you can get all of the recording here live on the YouTube channel, and then it's going to be on the podcast as well. Thank you guys for being here with us. So Sean, you're going to be our last share, and then we're going to close out with everybody sharing a takeaway or a last tip as we roll out together with our Fearless Creator music. Thank you for joining us. So Sean, over to you. So Shan, just want to make sure you're hearing us. I know you raised your hand to come up. If you have a question, we'd love for you to share your question. Maybe he's in a spot that he's not able to share, or there's some technical difficulties. So we'll go ahead and just go down the line with our takeaways and our last tip or strategy as we wrap up the room. Over to you, Denzel, and you just keep passing it on.
Yeah, so Denzel speaking is to manage that money. It's critical. You want to stay in business. Let's see, I think the average business owner, fails within the first 5 years. It's like a huge statistic out there of roughly over 50, and then goes up to as high as 90% that don't make it to the 5th year. So even if you did go viral year one and you made $1 million, whoopee, can you stay in business for the next 4 or 5 years with that $1 million budget? Or are you going to splurge it? Are you going to spend 50% of your income and then have 30% in taxes at the end of that year, and then get smacked and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? That can mess with your performance. So the way that I typically like to operate, even if I'm making a lot of money, right? From the very beginning, I was blessed to have, generated multiple 6 figures in my first year of business. But I looked at the monetization income from YouTube specifically, and what it cost to actually run my channel, right? And I look at all the subscriptions and all the added tools and products and services and resources that I use to run my YouTube channel. What does that cost per year? If you can't tell me that and you're running a YouTube channel, you're going to have an issue, because you're just making videos and you're putting all this time and you don't realize oh my God, I put 3, 4, 5,000 hours, into this YouTube channel. And when you divide the number, I'm making $2 an hour. You might as well go get a job at McDonald's. You're going to make more money, right? So paying attention to the internal cost to run your YouTube channel on a yearly basis. What is that cost? Are you netting that in revenue to cover it? Okay, great. And then what's the profit? Okay, it takes this much to be profitable. So I must make this much amount of money. And then when you look at your monetization, what's really nice is you're able to gauge your performance. I'll give you an example. My first year starting my YouTube channel made $108, right? First year, $108 monetization. Okay, that's nothing. So that means that I spent no money on advertising because I didn't have the money for it. I didn't hire an expensive coach. I didn't waste money. I took that $108 and I rerouted it into buying a $60 mic, which was more expensive than the first mic, or something like that. So being very effective. And then the second 2019 was 5,300. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. 2020 I made 21,000, and then 2021 I'm at 8,800 so far as of August. So I've made a total of $35,802.22 from YouTube monetization. I take that money, I put it in a separate account. I do not use that money to pay my bills, my living. Like, that is to feed the business. I have to have another income stream or another product or service that I provide on my YouTube channel to pay my bills, right? So you don't want to, steal the beans is what I call it, from your YouTube channel to feed other things and then get mad when your YouTube channel is not successful because you're not feeding it properly. It's like a child, it's going to die if you don't give it 3, 4, 5 meals a day and feed it milk and all that stuff. It's not going to, it's not enough to be independent. It's dependent on you, the content creator. So out of that $35,802.22, all of that money runs my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel costs roughly $13,301.56 a year to run, upwards of $15,000. So you do the math. I'm profitable. I'm covering my expenses. Before I engage in something new, I make sure I've got the revenues to do so, and I'm not just being sold into any strategy whatsoever that's out there. So I'll leave you with that. I'll shut up. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate your room and time. Phenomenal room today.
Wow, thank you so much, brother. Couldn't get back to my mic fast enough. Phenomenal, you, for always showing up and always pouring in. Guys, if this is your first time here, definitely want you to go ahead and make sure that you stay connected with these amazing individuals who are pouring in now for months, week after week. Every Friday we show up here for you and for each other as fearless creators. And I'm just so honored to serve alongside each and every one of you. You're going to keep hearing these voices, whether it's on the podcast episode or on previous videos where we've gone live. You saw our faux pas when we did our simultaneous cast on both Green Room and Clubhouse and how that worked. And since then, we just kept rolling and running with this, always simulcasting for the podcast here on Clubhouse, on YouTube, and then sometimes even going live on IGTV Live to make sure everybody connected with us, and all the other places can funnel in and cross-pollinate, and you guys can do this too. We want to see you grow as multi-passionate beings, as fearless creators on all of the different platforms that your people who need your message and what you have to offer can find you, connect with you, and be able to take the next level and step. Whether you have a membership, you have a course, you have special offers. Denzel just shared it. You can't rely on just the ads and the monetization strategy, which yes, can be passive income as you're creating your content, but you want to have other layers and multiple streams of income. So thank you for that, Denzel. We're going to keep going, guys, down the line, pass the mic to the next person as we get ready to wrap up this room today. We just love and appreciate each and every one of you today.
Hey there, everybody. It's Kelly. So my biggest takeaway from today is the being able to witness what real collaboration looks like. This room is always, 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 always a master class. So if you've never been in here before and this is your first time, keep coming back. There is always something very profound and useful, practical, something that you can implement. There's always something given in this room. So I encourage everybody to come back. But my biggest takeaway was the collaborations that were made here on the stage amongst people who aren't even here anymore, but hearing them talk, connecting, and admitting the vulnerability and admitting I need help. How can I get help in this or that? So that was my biggest takeaway. It was a little warm and fuzzy, not so much technical and head knowledge as far as YouTubing goes, but the real sense of what a supportive Clubhouse community in this club, the Fearless Creator Club, what that looks like. So that's my biggest takeaway. Thank you, Stacey, and everybody else on the stage for everything that you shared. I was out and about, so listening here or there, but I just want to thank everybody for another amazing Friday room. I'm Kelly, and I'm complete for now.
So amazing, Kelly. Oh, just so love and appreciate you, sis. So we're going to keep it rolling. Nikki, and then Ashley, Ricky, Kamika, Sushan, any last takeaways? We're giving you the opportunity to share your beautiful voices with us.
I guess this is Kamika. I would just, the takeaway for me is that if I really work it, I can do it, and that it's really a mindset thing. And if I just run into my roar and get over, some of the fears that I have about really expanding my channel, I can see the numbers that seem unbelievable. And so I am just encouraged by everything that I've learned today. And today was my first time here, and I'm excited to come back. So thank you.
Yay, thank you. Oh my gosh, that just warms my heart. When Kelly was saying the fuzzies and the warmth, we cannot wait to have you back again, Kamika, and just to hear and celebrate with you. Let's bring in that round of applause. We just love celebrating each other. And we cannot wait to be able to hear how you've been able to soar and implement. We don't want you to leave this room without taking action, which is why we always have a takeaway, final call to action at the very end of our room here, making sure that you're able to apply at least one thing you've been able to learn in this room and run with it. We want you to fearlessly go out and create your content and not do it alone. Do it in community. For those of you just joining in, you will be able to watch the replay of this because we've been recording this live on YouTube. We had so many people add their voices to the conversation and chat. We got them up on the screen. You can see how this is working, and you can be a part of this next live experience when we do it again every other week. We alternate between 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can come on camera. Sometimes we just have it on Clubhouse here, and then the next week we have it live on YouTube. You get the link and you can join in on camera and get over the fear of coming up on camera. You don't need to have your makeup done and all those other things. You just show up as your authentic, beautiful self, and we'll make sure you have an opportunity to connect and get your voice, get your face, get your message and your YouTube channel out there. We want you to leave with new connections, new subscribers, and really authentic engagement from a mastermind and a community experience of people who are invested in seeing you grow and soar. And so I cannot wait to go back in the DMs, guys, and send you the link to our summit if you want to go right now to thefearlesscreator.com/summit so you can get the tracks that you need, hear from 25 plus speakers, and how to launch and publish your best-selling book as a fearless creator and become a best-selling author yourself, how to launch and monetize your podcast, get your message out to the world in audio format, and simultaneously build your YouTube channel and become profitable in that regard. We have tracks of people who have done that as well. And so we have these three focus where you can be a fearless creator. Simply use your gifts, Be fearless and profitable. That is our theme for our September summit. And so if you want to be a part of that, you may want to become a panelist. You may want to just be able to engage with other fearless creators in our group, in our private community, and throughout that entire experience of 3 days. You want to be able to just go ahead and take advantage of that. I have that link to my bio on Instagram. You can see in my bio here in Clubhouse that I have a special code that you can go and opt in by text to receive that link. So guys, no excuses for the ways you can connect, and do so today. Make sure you join the Fearless Creator Club so you get notification for the next room. And with that, guys, we love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with us. Missy, Bezzelli, Connie, Shanice, Hippolito, Monique, Glaze, Ikirika, Rachel, Leela, Marcella, Chris, Maria, Jake, Tim, Michelle, everybody here who I cannot go through all of the names for everybody who've been with us. We had at one point over 40 something people, 50 something. The listeners shot up. We had at least hundreds of people come through this room today, and it would not be possible without each and every one of you. So thank you for being a fearless creator and allowing us to equip you to fearlessly create. Make your last connections as we head out.